When we plan our text, we need to wear the shoes of our audience. If I want to talk to my kids, I need to reach their level. I need to talk to them. It's a different level. I need to use images. I need to change my voice. Even changing my voice will engage them better. If I am talking to someone who likes chocolate, I'm going to talk about chocolate. So then I engage the audience. If I'm talking to a vegetarian friend, will I talk about barbecue? Hello, my friend. Writing practice. Writing strategies. Today, we're going to learn how to plan the text we need to write. How do we plan our ideas based on the audience who will read our text? We need to keep this in mind. When we write something, we need to stop and think, well, who's going to read it? Where is my text going to be shared? What is the purpose of my text? Who am I writing to? Where am I sharing my text? What is the goal of my text? How can I be more assertive with my text? We need to ask these questions in advance, so then we plan our text in a way that we will be read. I want to have your text, your productions, read by your audience. Otherwise, it loses purpose. Today we start our class reading part of this book here. New Ways, New Choices, written by Abílio Diniz. When we see the cover of this book here, you can't see it, but it's written here: management, leadership, motivation, balance, longevity, and faith. What's the audience Abílio is trying to reach with this book? Well, by the cover, I understand that the audience for this book here is people who want to learn management concepts, people who want to improve their relationships at work, people who want to have better health, because he talks about balance, he talks about longevity, people who want to be more connected with God, because he talks about faith. When I see the title, New Ways, New Choices, maybe this book is for someone who wants to have a different direction in their career. Maybe this book is written for people who want to make new plans in their lives right now. To Felipe, with a big hug, Abílio. This guy's amazing. And he dedicates the book to Geise, his wife, another powerful, amazing, fantastic woman we have in Brazil. She is advocating for ending hunger in Brazil. Keep an eye on her. Jayce Diniz, fantastic. Abílio talks about patience and persistence. He tells us, look, if you want to be healthy, you need to be disciplined, and you also need to be patient. We are trying to avoid junk food. But if one day we eat French fries, which is delicious, that's okay. We are avoiding fast food. But if one day we have ice cream, that's okay. The problem is when we have this behavior every day, when the exception becomes the rule. If I am eating junk food Monday to Friday, this is not gonna be good. He tells us, live well. Age is not a problem. True. He was the best example. I want to keep reading this book later, this class. Let's have some water, my friend. Oops. This is yours. This is mine. Cheers, my friend. Let me dry my desk. So, you were planning your text. Remember, who are you writing to? Where are you sharing this text? What's the purpose of your text? We have different kinds of texts. Duda, my daughter, she's 7 years old. Last week she was studying with her mom about different texts. And there was a text called informational text. What is that? Well, it can be a medicine prescription. It can be a recipe. You were giving information, instructions to someone. No, Felipe, my goal with my text is to inspire other people. Great. Can we add sounds to your text? Can we add images? Can we animate your text? Maybe. I'm not sure if we can do it. Let's do it. Nowadays, we have resources to improve our texts. And we will do it. Every time we can, we will do it. Let's activate our body. One moment. Move your body. Move your arms, move your hip. Move your shoulders. Move your neck. Now, we're going to touch our hands up there and we get back. Okay? Ground yourself, feet on the ground, stable position, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. Come on, let's do it together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay? I hope you're exercising with me. And I promise you, you're not wasting your time when you were doing this preparation. We're increasing our level of energy, so then we perform better during the class. So then we are more concentrated during the class. Okay? Everything we do here has a purpose. Every word I say during our classes has a purpose. To see you learning faster. To see you learning better. To see you growing. To get where you want to be. To get where you deserve to be. We have reading classes, we have writing classes, like what we are doing now. We have listening classes, speaking classes. And we improve our vocabulary, our communication skills. I read ideas from the top writers to you. I share content that I believe is the best to you. Today, we're learning how to plan your text. And I need to tell you about the importance of writing to yourself. This is my notebook. This is the notebook I have here in front of me every day. This book here, look the amount of notes. Look. What is it? This is me writing to myself. This is not only tasks, goals, to-do lists I have. No, this is me talking to myself. Look, try. Here, gratitude, dedication, honesty. Serve, focus, energy. Attitude. Gratitude, energy. Surprise, curiosity. Writing down my ideas, my thoughts, my anxiety calms me down. Sometimes I'm worried, I have this bill coming. I need this money. And then I start writing down my ideas, my numbers, my bills, my income. And then I start to have more clarity. If you want to write a better text, you can do it. You start doing some free writing about your ideas. We call it brainstorming. You brainstorm ideas. Not only for your texts, but also for your plans, for your emotions, for your worries, for your dreams. Okay? Now let's stretch. No. One more exercise. Let's touch the ground. We touch the ground, okay? We touch the ground as if we're picking something from the floor. Let's go. Let's do it together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we can stretch. Let's stretch to the front. Stretch, 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 stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I know you have a lot of interruptions during our class. It's a long class, so you have interruptions. Please isolate distractions. My cell phone is in airplane mode. 0 interruptions. I'm 100% with you. If you can do it too, please do it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Now, let's breathe. We're going to breathe in, hold, and we breathe out. When we breathe in new energy, new ideas, new perspectives, new thoughts. And when we breathe out the worries. We breathe out the grudges. We breathe out the loads we don't need to carry. Okay? Stable position. Here we go. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Twice more. Let's go, my friend. Let's do it together. Twice more. Breathe in. Once more, please. All right. Are you ready? Of course you are. You're always ready. And you are not alone. You are never alone. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. What can you do to inspire yourself? What can you do to have more courage? We all have fears. We're afraid of different things. Some of us are afraid of dying. Some of us are afraid of losing someone we love. Others are afraid of speaking in front of other people. Others are afraid of losing money. What can we do to face these fears? To look them right into their eyes and ask them, are you there? Are you really there? Are you real? You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. How do you plan your text? The planning step is when you were free to think about different ideas. But first, we need to ask ourselves, what is our goal with this text? This is the first question. What is the goal of my production? As soon as we have this answer, which is obvious, but sometimes we forget it. As soon as we have the answer of what is our goal, our objective with the text, we move forward and we start planning the text better. This is a good moment to talk to people about your text. Ask questions. You are having an idea or many ideas. Talk to people about your ideas. Ask questions and listen to what they say. Don't listen to the naysayers.
Don't listen to the naysayers.
Sometimes you talk to people who are negative. I don't think this is effective. This is boring. No. Okay, be patient, listen, but clean the negativity around you. But use it to move forward. Don't use the negativity, the negative comments to be an excuse for not doing what you need to do, okay? I was gonna write my text, but I talked to João and he told me that this is not good. Come on.
Don't listen to the naysayers.
So talk to people, ask questions. Hey, I am planning this. Do you think it's worth it? Can I tell you my plans and then you can give me some feedback? Let me give you an example that is about planning. Right now at the farm, we are changing our system for the cattle. And I had one plan in mind. And I started talking to people who have more experience. I started talking to people who have track record. People who have experience, people who have lived what I am planning to live. And I started to adjust my plans. For example, I wanted to buy female cattle, around 200 kilos. Yesterday, talking to Julio, a guy who is an expert, and talking to Cuca, another expert, they told me, well, Felipe, 200 kilos is light. Animals that weigh 200 kilos may take longer to get the weight you need after 7 or 8 months. Buy animals who are a bit heavier, around 250, 260 kilos. Good idea. I had my plan. I want to execute my plan because planning is not the best place to be. Planning is part of the process, but it's not the right place to be. I want to act, I want to execute, but hey, can I plan better? Yes. Can I include other people and listen to more ideas so then my execution is more assertive? For sure, I need to do it. So remember, when you are planning your text, you are going to ask questions to people. Hey, this is my goal. You show your goal. You need to have your objective. What do you need? What do you want with your text? As soon as you have this clear objective in mind, you are going to ask questions. Now, having this objective, how can I get to this objective here as fast as possible? As light as possible? As effective as possible? You start asking questions and you start listening to different ideas. Okay? Remember, you are going to plan your text based on your goal. What do you want? 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend! Which words should we use in our presentations? Which words would you use in your speech, in your lecture, in your presentation? Easy and fast answer. Use the simple words. Use words that your audience understands. Use the tools that your audience has. Use the language that your audience uses. The language can only produce its magic when it's shared between the speaker and the listener. And this is the key to do the miracle of recreating your idea in the minds of your audience. Dale Carnegie explains this way. Good communication starts with knowing your audience. Choose words that your listeners will easily understand. Yes, my friend, words matter. The essence of a good lecture depends on words. Words tell the story. They build an idea. They explain what is complicated. They present logical arguments, or they appeal for action. Our ideas make us who we are, and the ones who discover ways to share their ideas to the mind of other people are capable of create amazing effects. Start where your audience is. The trip can be of exploration, explanation, or persuasion, but the result is leading your audience to a new and beautiful place. Concentrate on what you are gonna give your audience. Concentrate in serving your audience. Once, a Brazilian musician, came to this writer and said, My bro, I love your stories, but there is one thing you must change. You need to write simpler. Your stories contain complicated vocabulary. Please, simplify your stories, your words. And the writer followed that advice. Years later, this writer has millions of copies sold all over the world. The musician was Raul Seixas, Brazilian musician, and the writer was Paulo Coelho. How can you serve your audience? What is the most important thing you can tell them? Comment here. I want to see your answer. Hello, my friend! Writing strategies, writing practice. How do we plan the writing of a text? How to plan our text. Remember, the planning part must be fast. If we are taking too long planning, it's a sign that we are avoiding action. And sometimes, my friend, we avoid action because we don't want to be criticized. We don't want to be evaluated. Come on. We don't need to be worried about what other people are thinking. If we are doing the right thing, if we are trying to give our best, if we are trying to serve, who cares about other people's opinions, ideas? Leave them out. Leave them behind, okay? Leave the naysayers behind. How to plan our text. This is when you set what is the purpose of your text. Then you were going to tell me who is your audience. Then you're gonna tell me where you will share your text. Then you're gonna tell me when you will release your text. What are you writing about? Who are you writing to? Where are you sharing your text? When are you releasing your material? Okay? You can also ask, why? What's the purpose of this text? These WH questions, they guide us to write better texts. They guide us so then we understand how we're going to reach our goal through our text. Okay? Remember, what, where, who, when, why. We plan fast and we act even faster. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend! Today I know the song and the author. It's Against the Odds by Phil Collins. Sing along. Sorry, me. How are you feeling today? Okay, I am here to serve you, my friend. Remember that. You are not alone. You were never alone. God bless you. Here we go.
How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every breath with you, you're the only one who really knew me at all. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? 'Cause we share the laughter and the pain, and even share the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now. Oh, there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now. Well, there's just an empty space, and you coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've gotta face.
Complete the lyrics. If our classes are helping you improve your communication, your English, your relationships, please share them with your friends. Talk about our classes. We want to reach to more people. And you were key in this growth. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome to nature. We're talking about how to plan something you will write or speak. How do you do it? We tend to talk about the same things. You watch our classes and you know that sometimes I repeat things too much. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. But this is the best signal to realize that all of us, we tend to repeat the same things. But when we plan our text, we need to wear the shoes of our audience. If I want to talk to my kids, I need to reach their level. I need to talk to them. It's a different level. I need to use images. I need to change my voice. Even changing my voice will engage them better. If I am talking to someone who likes chocolate, I'm going to talk about chocolate. So then I engage the audience. If I'm talking to a vegetarian friend, will I talk about barbecue? But Felipe, I love barbecue. Me too. It's my favorite food. But it doesn't match the tastes of my vegetarian friend. You know what I mean? Remember, when you write your text, when you prepare your presentation, you need to know your goal with that. What do you want from your audience? Who is the audience? What are the interests of my audience? Based on these facts, you talk. And I brought here this book from this champion. I love this guy. I'm a fan of Abílio. So grateful for all the things he did to me. This guy's amazing. Oh my goodness. To Felipe, a big hug, Abílio. 2,000 years ago. 2 years ago, I'm sorry. He's talking about his journey. He said, "It was a work of patience and determination. I never give up. Please live calmly. Age is not the problem. Age is not the problem. No matter how old we are, it doesn't matter. What matters is the energy. What matters is how we're building good habits to enjoy life." I want to keep winning, but my fundamental goal is longevity with quality. And he did it. To have longevity with quality, we need to worry about weight training. It's already proved by science that strength training, weight training, has a positive effect on muscles, bones, and joints, making them more able and effective to face the everyday tasks. The importance of exercising. But I don't like it. Just do it. Just do it. As Nike says, just do it. What makes us fat is not the exception, it's the rule. For the ones who were looking for more quality of life, eating is essential. Healthy eating is essential. It's not possible to be healthy and have energy to face everything that comes ahead without taking care of what you eat. I know many people consider eating one of the biggest pleasures of life. This is valid, but we cannot have things in excess. It's important to see healthy eating as something pleasurable, but we need to pay attention and make an effort to have health and conquer longevity with quality. Stress control, we can talk about that later. My dad is from Arabian family. Eating is something sacred at home. And I have told my dad for his whole life, "Dad, if you are fine, if you are already full, don't keep eating. Avoid candy. Avoid sugar." Because being fat demands a lot from our body, from our energy. Easy to say, hard to implement, I know. But we must make the decision to improve. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes. One more step ahead. Congratulations. Congratulations. Progress means happiness. You know that. We're walking step by step. Come on, Felipe, just one class. Yes, it is one class. and it is one step ahead. I believe small improvements make the difference. I believe small steps are worth it. If you tell me, Felipe, let's run a marathon, I tell you, I can't do it. No. But if you invite me to walk with you around the park in your neighborhood, I'm in. We can walk for 10 minutes. If we walk for 10 minutes today, maybe tomorrow we will be able to walk for 12 minutes. This is the importance of planning ahead and acting now. Today, we talked about how to plan your text. We talked about planning your text. Planning is necessary, but it's not enough. Acting is the most important part. If I have to choose between planning and acting, I prefer to act. But if we have the freedom and the opportunity to have some time for planning, our action will be aligned to our goals. I started this class reading part of this book here to you, written by my friend Abílio Diniz. And let me finish reading about stress to you. Have you faced stress in your life? We all have. When I'm stressed, I stay like, I do this. This is the sign of stress. Another sign of stress I have is when my left eye gets red on this side here. Stress control. Stress control can be solved by knowing what is important in our lives. What can lead to stress? Stress exists, but we can control it. Once, I was talking to Abílio Diniz at his office in São Paulo. And he told me, Felipe, I don't let stress control my life. And I asked him, how do you do it? How do you control stress, my master? And he told me, Felipe, I control stress by having a clear notion of what matters in my life. Abílio used to have one exercise that he invited his students to take one notebook of 50 pages. And he used to say something like this. Well, take your notebook. Now open the first page and start writing everything that matters. Write down everything that really matters to you. Things that are really meaningful to you. And then people started writing, and by the 5th or 6th line, it was enough. So, we can keep this in mind. Are we going to be stressed because of a text we need to write? No. No. Let's plan the text and let's write it. We do the planning, fast planning, short planning, and then we move to action and we write it down. Is it perfect? Probably not. Perfection is up there. But let's plan and act. Let's act. Let's move forward. Well, the step is not perfect. My steps are very unbalanced because of the fractures I had. I don't walk beautifully, but I walk. I take a step forward. Remember this. If you were stressed, probably it's because you were thinking too much. Probably it's because you were planning too much. Please, do it. Take action. After you do what you need to do, you feel much better. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Gibi. See you next class.